Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to admit I screwed up, and this video is all about discipline.
Why traders fail. Discipline is greater than strategy. This is your problem. Follow the rules. Trading psychology.
So why discipline matters in trading? My real mistake on this chart. So I want to show you something important today, not the winning strategy, not the fancy setup, but the real mistake I made because I didn't follow my trading plan. This video is about discipline and, more important, what happens when you lose it. So before I entered to this trade, I had a clear plan. This was my entry, and this was my stop loss, and this was my profit taker and target. Everything was defined before I clicked to buy, which is what the trader should do. Not guessing, no emotion, just rules. This is exactly how you are supposed to trade. I am so really pissed off at myself. What I did was so immature. So what went wrong? Everything. Everything went wrong. Everything from planning was, I know I planned it, but the planning was also wrong because I didn't follow one of the main rule, which is follow the trend, market sentiment, and find out what's going on in the market before you take. A lot of people, and including myself, we always basically uh, make anticipations and speculations of when and what the market is going to do, and ignore what this market is doing already. So as you can see here, what is the big mistake? Trend. Follow the trend. I was about to go long. It is okay to go long if you want to do bounce back, but not in this clear downtrend. So my first mistake is I was going to go long in the downtrend market. That's not okay. Market sentiment was negative. Everything was red. I look at my charts, all my charts, especially Nasdaq future, ES, and also SPY, Qs, Bitcoin, VIX was high. Everything that it gives you the indication where the market is heading was going down. But I decided to just play the bounce back. It can happen sometime, and I've done it before, but why would you want to guess the market? I was actually up. First trade I did this morning, I was up $100, and as you can see, I give back. I give back plus more, and you see here I'm down $28. So I did a small uh I did a small trade, only $400 ish, $4 something, that I basically got into that trade, but I was just hoping for 25% profit. So that's what I was planning to take. But in a down market, you need to be more uh I guess caution about the market. First mistake was market sentiment, and market sentiment was not going long. It was uh red day. In a red day, you're not going long, you go short. So what went wrong? So watch what happens here. Price moves against me, and this is where I failed. I moved my stop. I moved my stop to give a little bit more room. So instead of respecting my stop loss. I started thinking it'll bounce, just a little pullback. Let me give it more room. That's that's what everybody usually when they go in trading when market goes against them. That comes to their to their mind and start doubting themselves. So that's not trading, man. That's to me it's hope. And with hope, you never can win, especially in trading, unless you are really lucky. At this moment, I broke my own rules, and once you do that, discipline is gone. So I did have a stop before, but as you can see, market is totally went against me. And also one more thing I did in which is the bigger mistake, when I could have get out, I could have got out with profit. I got greedy because I wanted to take the profit that I gave it given back. I wanted to get it back as well. So that's second mistake. So I was pretty much after giving back the $100, I was up $50, and I wanted to get back that $100. So I waited and I moved my profit target higher. That's where things went really wrong. So again, I'm just sharing my mistake. I'm sure some people or some traders have done that before, and I'm not proud of it. And it just happened because maybe I wasn't in a clear mind, or maybe I shouldn't have traded today. I don't like when the market is red because I'm always long bias. I'm having hard time usually to go short, but today was a total short day. And this is why I'm going to share, because I just don't want to just share, profit stuff. And even though this trade is too small, but I don't care. It's not about the money. It's about percentage. Look at my percentage. I'm 14%, 15% down of my entry. That's huge. It's not my account size, but I opened a smaller account, or I'm trading in a smaller account. But with $1,000-ish account size, to lose 17% on a trade, not the account size, it's kind of lame, and I'm not too happy. So at least, so I wanna, if I wanna lose $100, I wanna make $100. So I'm not supposed to be going against that. That's the problem. So emotional trading takes over. Because I didn't stop out when I was supposed to, I became emotionally attached to my trade. So now I'm no longer actually following my plan, because there is no plan. It's all, the plan is wiped out. As you can see, my linings are fine. I can be, one thing I like about this chart, I have a proper charting. The charting is perfect. And I'm proud of one thing, which is charting. But why am I going against the trend is the first question. The second question is, why didn't I get out when I was supposed to? And now I'm no longer following the plan. I'm reacting to every freaking candle. Again, here is not really about the money. If I lose 20 bucks, 50 bucks, yeah, it's still loss, but at the same time, if you don't plan it, then who else is doing? It's a gambling. So I'm watching a P&L instead of really price action, and that's where things got messy. Uh, and profit target mistake. Another thing I made a mistake was I moved my profit target, or PT. I should have left it there because market also changed, but it shouldn't affect too much your plan as you did at the beginning. One thing I should here really focus in the future I want to do on, I know I should uh, be more, I guess, disciplined about the profit target and stop loss. I want to more focus on losing than really winning. You don't want to focus on winning because then you don't want to focus on winning because then you're having a different approach. You have to try to become more disciplined on uh, capital preservation. So as you can see here, maybe I'm no longer uh, in a good trade, but instead of taking profit like I planned, I started thinking maybe it'll go higher, one more push, and that's where things went wrong. That's where again breaking my plan. But well, I'm sure this happens to many people, but I don't know if people post those things in the internet or on YouTube. But to me, after many years of trading, that was a really bad mistake. How this could have ended badly, let me be very clear. This trade could have easily turned into a big loss. And I think the luck was the only reason I survived was pretty much the luck and not the skill. And luck is not something you want to rely on when you're trading. Small profit made with the bad discipline is more dangerous than a small loss. I would say because it teaches the wrong lesson to me, I should really take a good, I guess, lesson from this experience I had. And that's the real lesson. Here is what you need to understand is your edge is your plan. If you don't follow the edge or your plan, what is left? If you can't follow your rules, your strategy doesn't really matter. Here you can see I already submitted my order and I'm just hoping again to either break even or close with a small profit for the cost of trade. And at this point, I don't want to take, I don't want to really slip over with the position I have because the theta in this option is so bigger than delta, almost double the delta, that it's dangerous to hold on to it overnight unless market reverse dramatically tomorrow $10, and I don't know, even $5, it's kind of break even. So respect your stop. That's all I can tell, man. Respect your stop. Don't be cheap. Try to get what you can. So at this point, I just want to get out around 670 to 90, 95, which is going to be pretty much break even, maybe a small profit for the fees. But I lowered my target just to get out. Because I know at the last minute market is closing a couple minutes or so. No, actually 11 minutes. And before the imbalance comes out, I want to get out because I think the imbalance is going to be negative, which means everything's going to drop. So 95, I'm out. You should get out anytime. And there you go, 95. It should clear that. Done. There you go. I am out. Oh my God, look at after as soon as I got out, dropped. Look at the red candle. It just dropped. I was lucky. This was a luck, man, not the plan. There you go. Big candle, big red candle, right at the resistance. So as I said, charting was good. Planning was good if it hasn't been changed, except the market sentiment was wrong in this trade, and going against the trend, it was the worst thing I can do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and leave a comment, man. What you guys think? Have you done that before? I hope I'll see you in my next video. Until then, have a wonderful day. I got out with break even $10 profit. Bye. $20 profit.